guys, it's Rachel. So welcome back. In my last video I did, one of the last videos that I did like a palette inventory, and I normally do a lot of that stuff kind of like off camera, and I just kind of go through it like sporadically and just kind of pull some stuff. I'm like, I haven't used this, I don't need it, just kind of pass it along. So I decided to kind of go through that with a lot of my stuff. And one thing I noticed I hadn't gone through or looked at in a long time was my primers. And as I pulled it out, I have 3 little baskets full of primers, and now this is all the primers I have. I think that's a lot of primers for one person to have. So I'm going to go through them, pull out the ones that I really need to focus on, and kind of put those into a basket. But right now I had these three things full of primers. So I'm going to try to break it down to 2 and maybe move some stuff to the other one. And yes, so the first one that I pulled out, which is something I actually do like, is the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. And I do really like this one, so I'm going to keep that one. I'm just going to put it back into a drawer. The next 2 that I find are 2 Smashbox photo finish primers. One looks like it's pretty much almost gone, and one is like a to look sample or like a mini or whatever. So I have 2 of those, and I think I'm gonna keep the big one and just kind of like toss this one because it looks like it's almost gone and it's kind of cloudy, more cloudy than it should be. So I'm going to just kind of toss that one, put that one in the bucket. Let's see. This one right here, I'm just gonna throw away. I've had it for a long time. I got it like on clearance at a grocery store. It's L'Oreal. It's not cruelty free, so I'm just gonna throw that away. 2 of them I'm actually just gonna throw away so far. So 2 of them have just already made it into the trash. And then these 2 are from, these ones kind of look the exact same. So this is the Wonder, well, I guess it's not really a primer, it's a face oil. So maybe it's like a skincare kind of thing. Let's see. To use, gently squeeze tube to release 2 to 3 drops of Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil into fingertips, massaging the skin until fully absorbed. So I think this is more of a skincare item, so I'm just going to kind of put that over to the side. And then this one is the Touch and Soul No Problem primer. And then I also have this one, and I don't feel like I really want to get rid of either of these, so maybe I've just got to put one out so I can start using one. And I'm going to probably do this one because I had this one first, and this one can go back in a drawer. Let's see. This is actually a powder. Can go for another video. This right here is a it's a bronzer one, and I think I'm just gonna pass this along because I don't really need that one. And I also have this e.l.f. one, which is a little bit, has more in it, and I kind of like this one better. This one's very, very dark, so I'm gonna keep this one and pass this one along. Got that there so far. I don't really know how good I'm doing, so I have a sunscreen in here, which actually I'm going to keep it because it's more like a tinted moisturizer. So I'm just going to put this with my foundation. It is a Skintegrity moisturizing skin sunscreen, and it's in the shade Buff. So it's just like a sample. It's really nice to go like if you're going to the beach and you just need a little bit of stuff. So that one's really good. Oh, this one I'm actually going to throw away. It's pretty much gone, and it was in my last project pan, and I'm just going to throw it away because I don't like to use it because it's not cruelty free and it's almost gone, and I've already used it to the point where I'm like, I don't really care about that. So throw that away. A lot of stuff's being thrown away. This one is actually another SPF. So apparently I have a couple SPF things, which isn't bad. Actually, so far only 2. So 2 of them. This one is SPF 30. This one is SPF 30. So I'm going to keep these just because they're tiny, and I'm just going to put them in with my foundation, and they fit perfectly. This one is an eyeshadow primer, so I'm just going to put that in my everyday makeup drawer, and I can just use that one day and call it good. So I have 3. Oh, here's one I'm going to just pass on. This is the Wet n Wild face primer. I don't use Wet n Wild anymore, and I don't really need this one, so I'm just going to pass it along. 2 things that are being passed along. Milani Prime Perfection. This one's actually almost gone, so I should probably pull this one out to start using it. It only has a little bit left in here because I used to use this all the time. It's really, really good, and it's cruelty-free. So this one is one that I really actually love, and it just gives a really nice kind of smooth finish to the face. It looks like your skin looks really healthy. It looks really nice. This is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. It has a lot of good stuff in it, so I really like that. Keeping that one. This is a really good blurring primer. This is Cover FX blurring base primer kind of thing, and I actually really like this, but I haven't gotten a chance to use it because I've had so many. So now we know that we need to use that. So these 2, so I have 3 little kind of things. This is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty hydrating primer. It's a really good one. Okay, so I'm going to keep this Tarte one. So far I only have 1 basket full. I think we're doing pretty good. 2 pot one. This is a Timeless Smoothing Primer from Tarte. This is really a really good primer. It's probably my most fanciest primer. Definitely keeping this. And this one I just kind of got. And it's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So these ones I'm going to keep. They can fit perfectly right there. And then I have the, I'm actually just going to pass this one. I'm not really interested into it. I'm going to pass this on. This is number 7 Airbrush Away Primer. Don't really need that. And then this one is something that's actually really pretty. This is the Pixi Flawless Beauty Primer. It's really, really pretty. It looks just gorgeous in the summertime. And then this one is actually a fantastic drugstore primer. This is the Angel Veil from NYX, and you can get this like at Target and at Walmart. It's a really good one. Skin Perfecting Primer Base. It's just it's very, very blurring. I think it's probably the best drugstore primer that I've ever tried. So definitely keeping that. And last but definitely not least is the Pacifica Natural Mineral Cherry Matte Mattifying Primer. And so it has wild cherry extract, 100% vegan, cruelty-free, blah blah blah. And I guess this one's alright. I'm going to keep it because I really like Pacifica, but I don't really know how much I really like it. I think I really like this underneath like a tinted moisturizer is what I really like it for. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's 100% the greatest thing compared to the Mineral Veil. So far what I've gotten rid of are 2 things that I've actually thrown away. Well, you're out of focus. So I'm throwing this L'Oreal Visible Lift Radiant Booster Primer. And then this Smashbox one, which is pretty much gone and super old. So throwing those away. Then, oh, and I'm also throwing this Benefit one away as well. And then 3 that I'm passing along are number 7, this Too Faced one, which Too Faced, I don't really like to buy from them anymore. Not really going to go into it. You can figure it out for yourself. And then Wet n Wild. So 6 things have left. 2 things I'm putting on my little desk here, Touch and Soul, and this one right here, because this one's almost gone and I haven't really gotten much use out of this one. And yeah, so I think we're doing pretty good. I think we did pretty awesome. It's like, you don't really kind of think about primers so much as you do everything else. So yeah, I was kind of glad to figure that out. So now I can put like some more stuff, some powder. Okay, so here are where the primers were. They were filling up this basket, and this basket. And so now it's just in these 2. So now I'm gonna move like these powders. Alright, so if you guys did like that video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. It was kind of quick and easy. Thank you so much. Bye.